right, guys, good morning. Cardio Core brought to you by In-Home Insanity Productions. We are excited to get things a little bit different today. Going to be kind of quick. This is going to be all indoors, so in case the weather's starting to turn a little bit crappy for you, by all means, you can do this right here. So it's going to be pretty straightforward today. You're going to have 2 ab movements followed by a cardio piece, right? 2 ab movements followed by a cardio piece. You've got 4 rounds. Your goal is to get through it at least 3 times, right? Again, 20 to 30 minutes is about what we need to allocate for this. But it should be pretty fun. So,
you just need your socks.
Socks. You guys are going to use the floor as a way to kind of create resistance and slide a little bit. So ideally you do want socks, and then maybe if it's carpet.
Paper plates.
Paper plates on carpet, right? So this is the Heather special. She loves this kind of stuff. So if you guys follow along, if you have questions, let us know. Basically what we're going to do, we obviously want you guys to warm up a little bit. We don't want to take a ton of your time to show you the warm up. Just really come in and try to warm up the midline of your body some. And then ultimately we're going to go through it. So remember, you have anterior flexion, you have lateral flexion, and you have rotation when you talk about training the midline of the body. So we're going to do our best to touch all of those, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So go ahead and start. We're going to go ahead and start at the very top, right? You are going to have leg drags, and then you're going to go right into hollow swimmers, okay? So leg drags, basically go ahead and set up in that high plank, and this is going to be 45 seconds of movement. In this high plank, you just want to kind of walk yourself back, and then walk yourself forward, right? So all you're doing here is you're kind of creating stability through that midline, and you're just pulling your legs forward and back. 45 seconds, set up your phone, whatever you need to do. From there, you're going to go right into hollow swimmer. So you'll spin around, and you just want to kind of, you can either take your hands behind your head, or you can go out as long as you can, but basically we're just kind of creating those big chops, trying those swimmer legs with the midline. Again, 45 seconds here, 15 seconds to recover. That is the end of interval cluster 1. Now, between each cluster, you have 30 step-ups. Maybe pick a bench, or you got steps in your house, whatever you need. Please be careful. You do have socks on. And then you have 10 burpees, no push-up. That's not going to change, right? Between every 2 movements, you have 30 and 10, 30 and 10, 30 and 10. Your second cluster, you guys are going to be doing mountain climbers and leg circles, right? So again, trying to keep your feet on the floor, your back on your shoulders here, driving those knees right into the chest each time, trying to keep your hips as low as you can. What you don't want to do is elevate those hips too much, then you should really start digging your shoulders, and as soon as you get done with your slider mountain climbers, you're on your back again to come off your shoulders. Leg circles. On this one, you want to start low, legs stay straight, make sure your glutes are nice and tight, big circle all the way out to the top. When you get back to the bottom, switch directions and bring it right back in, right? So 45 seconds of both of those. Slider mountain climbers, leg circles. Then you got 30 and 10, right? Your third cluster, okay? Your third cluster is rotational mountain climbers now and oblique V-ups, right? So what you want to focus on doing here is either or. The way to do this is probably go ahead and kick out, right? So you can slide in and kick that leg all the way out. But if that's too much, you can certainly just pull knee to elbow and keep that knee bent the whole time instead of straightening that knee. So you got 45 seconds there, and then you're going into oblique V-ups. This one you need to do for reps, right? Just go 10 on each side. That's going to be the best way to make sure you get the even number, right? On this one, you want to get good extension through there, really open up that diagonal line of pull through the oblique. And then lastly, don't forget, you got 30 and 10. And then your last cluster, you guys have high plank oblique flexion, and then you're going to follow with a butterfly crunch. So that oblique flexion, we're going to give you 2 options as well. You're back in that high plank. You can keep your leg straight and kick it all the way out, right? Flexing that oblique. Give me one more so they can see that. Or you can keep your foot on the ground and just slide that knee into tricep, which is going to be a little bit easier, right? So it depends on mobility. It depends on just how much strength you have in that lateral tissue. And then from there, you're on your back, the butterfly crunch. Basically, you want to keep your lower back completely flat. Feet are together, knees are open, and then as you pull in, you want to ball up as tightly as you can, bringing those elbows inside the knees, really flexing and extending that abdominal wall. Then you have your 30 and your 10. So about 3 rounds of that, 3 to 4 rounds of that should be solid. Guys, I hope that you guys are holding up pretty well. This is crazy times, but hopefully this is helping in some sort of way. Looking forward to see you guys in the gym soon.
We miss you.
And yeah, we miss you. So social distancing has become socially awkward in our house.
Yeah.